we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Oops, my mic. Okay. Oh, hi. Okay, we've got about like 13 minutes until special program starts, so yeah. Sorry, I was just trying to mess around with, because yeah, the stream's not started yet, so I have nothing to show yet. So I was trying to find a way to oh, okay. I figured it out now. Oh yeah, also I made a new layout, which I'm not very good at using yet. Okay, I'll just do this for now. I'm trying to work on my model controlling skills. I'm realizing I am quite bad at controlling my model and understanding how it works. Jesus Christ, my hand. Oh my god. Okay. All I can say is I'm mega excited for 5.7. I mean, for one, like, there is Skirk, who, I don't know, like, I have, like, no words. I just love Skirk a lot. She's, like, legit my favorite character. Also, like, oh yeah, god. Also, yeah, new Archon quest, which I have to admit, I tried making videos talking about, like, predictions and stuff, or, like, you know, recapping old stuff, but frankly, I cannot bring myself to do it. I'm, like, halfway with those videos, and I'm like, no. It just didn't feel right. And that's how I feel like with a lot of videos I make. I make more than I post, honestly. I don't know why. I don't really know what to talk about. I don't know why I decided to start stream so early. Jeez. I guess I'm just bored. Also, I finished my skirt cosplay. I finished everything. Frankly, it's something I never thought I would like complete. I mean, like, honestly, I still feel like there is some stuff I can touch up on, and like, you know, really small details I can do. And technically the sword is still missing some details, and like, you know, my actual cosplay is still missing a few details. It's not like completely accurate. I have it like kind of tailored to myself, but like whatever. It's fine. I feel like it's like at a point where I'm happy with it. Oh, I think this has the stream started. Oh, okay, so it's the same picture but with a countdown. That's amazing. Okay, yeah, it is in fact legit the same thing. A same damn picture with a countdown now, that a countdown that you can't even see. I love my new layout. I love the creative decisions I just randomly decide to make. Truth be told, it's kind of an impractical layout. And it was just like an impulse decision I made like at 2 a.m. And I was like, yep, I'm just gonna make a new layout. I just had some inspo for it. And I was like, okay. God, my tracking is... Hello? I feel like my tracking's not tracking. I keep going neutral. Okay. Okay. We're just chilling. 7 minutes, right? Okay. I'm just looking at my PC clock. Oh, I don't know why. I feel like I've been... Like, these days I just randomly get, like, diarrhea or something. Frankly, it just feels like food poisoning. And, like, I can't... And, like, I'm realizing some of those instances was just eating, like, bad food. You know, stuff that was, like, you know, probably not in the best day. But also, I think one of the culprits is the Coke I've been drinking. Because, like, we bought, like, my family, we bought, like, a bunch of, just, like, small bottles of Coke. But, like, we also realized they're from, like, ages ago. Like, it was in storage for a long time before it got sold, and that's why it was so cheap. And I think that was what was causing my I don't know, food poisoning or whatever that is. Jesus. Hello? Am I tracking? I'm not moving. Hello? Okay, it now works. So yeah, I'm just gonna not drink any more soda until we get like a good batch. I mean, firstly, it's not even that good. It tastes kind of weird considering how old it is. And yeah, diarrhea. Why am I mentioning this? I don't know. frankly, the extent of how much how obsessed I am with Skirk can be this. I feel like it's the most evident in like legit all the things I've done. I've been farming for artifact domain since the day the domain came out, and the only times I've stopped is, and I spend my resin elsewhere, is I've used it on weekly bosses. Mostly the weekly bosses for Skirk and her supports. Also, I used a bit on like to pre-farm for Skirk's weapon, and also Mona, which is, you know, Skirk support. So everything I've been doing since then has been for Skirk. But also, like, why is it like for the last month of farming? I mean, like, the domain has been, I've been farming that domain, the artifact domain, for like months now. I think that's before it's already been here for like 2 patches, right? Yeah, 2 patches. Came out with Veressa. So yeah, I've been farming for like 2 patches now. And then, like, legit, why have I not gotten any like even like good pieces recently? It's in the last month. It's gotten no better. Okay, there's like 4 more minutes. There isn't that much to predict. Unless someone wants me to start ranting about lore. I don't want to go too much into stuff. It's only 4 minutes left. Also, like, what are we expecting? I mean, ooh, my hand? God, my tracking is like really slow. Hello? Can you guys like physically see it lagging? Because like in OBS I can physically see my model lagging, and like it's just like sometimes disconnecting. It's like I don't think my computer has ever been this like messed up. I mean, I am running on a shitty laptop right now. Yeah. God, someday I'll get a better PC. I don't know. I've seen some people like going wild because for some reason the redeem codes for this live stream got leaked last night, which I think is really funny. It's like, and like half of my feed, which is like, I mean, I was mostly on Reddit because like it's the most informational place, and like I don't know, personality wise, I feel like it's just right. And then like half the posts, especially on the Skirk main subreddit, was just about the redeem codes. The 2 out of the 3 redeem codes for the live stream. And then people are making up like wild theories about it. I'm just like, it's just Skirk. And then the 0618 is just her release date. Because she's releasing June 18th. And I didn't even have to search that up. I just knew it. Also, because like I may have like patch 5.7 like marked in my calendar for like ages now. To be fair, I do have like the Genshin patch update and all the patch updates just like on my calendar on like a 6-week consistent schedule. So like I don't even have to keep track of them myself or do the math. It's just like, you know, I just have to, you know, count which patch it is. So I've known for like half a year when Skirk was gonna release. How do I put this? I don't know why. I cannot get used to other social media. it's just like Reddit is so informational. You can just search for stuff you want, and then like there's probably people who already talked about it. I feel like I cannot search for anything anywhere else. Like, frankly, you can't search anything on Instagram. It's just whatever the fuck Instagram wants to feed you. So, yeah. And, like, pretty much the same goes for YouTube. And when you get into, like, niche topics, like, YouTube is, like, awful. You either can find, like, good content, or, like, you can just never find anything good. But also, like, you know, I really have to fact check everything I see. So yeah. That's why I use Reddit a lot. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, so it's still in Japanese. Okay. Wait, it's Lumine. Wait. I was like, it's Traveler. No, it's a sibling. Okay, I called it. I fucking called it. Luna Fate was here. Okay, I didn't post it, but like still. For the last 2 days, I've only been talking about Luma Fate. What the heck? Wait, they had a spaceship? For sure. Holy. I am already obsessed with the OST. I love Skirk so much. I love her so much. I'm sorry, what? Huh? So all that lore stuff and then suddenly there's Dahlia. I'm sorry, Skirk would blend it in so well with like the Archon quest stuff and then like it's like Dahlia. Gotta love these. Oh my god. Oh my god, this map is so pretty. I'm gonna spend like hours here taking pictures. And like Genshin doesn't even have a good picture taking mode. Oh my god, it's a side turn again. I'm sorry. But like, you remember the first cutscene we saw her? It was also that side profile. Oh, Dainsleif. Who was that NPC? I know you always wanted to change for them. Is that Sertilogi? Yeah, oh my god, like, what? Is my computer that bad that I'm lagging? Holy. I know we're looking at two separate storylines right now, but like, holy shit, both of them are gonna be insane. I am fangirling so hard right now. Oh my god, that Skirk art. I'm sorry. What? I'm gonna have to I have to rewatch that so many times. What the hell? What the fuck was that? Sorry. My tracking is not tracking. Also, if I did say anything, if I actually posted anything a few days ago, these few days, it would just have been about like the Luma fate. I don't know. Yesterday I was just like, actually I think, oh, it was the day before yesterday. I went back to all the previous traveler chapters just to like scrap up like every bit of information I could. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, Furtado is here. I thought it would take longer, but yeah. What does that say? The foul power of the abyss. Okay. And it's just like dot 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 question mark. Do you know how many times I've watched this cutscene and the dialogue after that? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Yeah, we know nothing about Sword Trilogy. Yeah. I think that was like during bedtime story. You think? You think? She's from the damn abyss. Ooh, Crystallina. Right, that's the name of our constellation. Wait. I am now realizing her headpiece is an ear cuff. Oh, okay. If I really have the time and the dedication, I might update her earpiece because currently, from this cosplay I got, it's just like a clip that clips into the wig. But also, we're gonna have to like. Okay. Well, all I'm hoping is that the story quest doesn't lead into the fan service because, like, I'm sorry, that would take me out of it. I'm sorry, even the transitions and the backgrounds and everything in this special program right now, like, I am obsessed. I'm so obsessed. Wait, why does her voice actor didn't change, but like, why does she sound a bit different? I guess like she's not in her bored expression right now. It's the Narwhal OST again. Also, the fact that they're using the Spiral Abyss OST while doing this. I hope they do go into that in the quest. I didn't make a theory about it, but like, oh my god, the lag. I mean, I don't need to know this, but like, still, it's annoying. Cute. Who scripted this? Cute. Also, I heard she had like insane um what was that called again? Like any of the crowd control resistance. They're using Kokomi and Kaya in this demo. Okay, sorry. I'm a bit too I'm a bit too educated on what Skirk on everything about Skirk. I know, right? I am obsessed with her VFX. I am. I don't know. I wanna see how like I know that she has like two different play styles, and frankly, I think I like the burst play style a bit more because like, well, I mean, firstly, I love her burst animation. Also, like I think my team is like slightly better for burst. Okay, Dahlia, right. I don't know what Dahlia does actually. Considering how much I've been looking at like the uh the info on 5.7, I know nothing about Dahlia, honestly. I know he's like a good support for Skirk, but like eh. Okay. Okay, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna care at all. I'm sorry. Wait, you can just yeet your friends into the sky now? In co op? Okay, so Dia passive again. So, in conclusion, Dahlia is basically your average 4 star. Oh, Shenhe! Oh my god. Do I pull for Shenhe now? Do I pull for Shenhe? I have it over there. I have it like 2 meters away from me. I built it. Yeah, I built Skirk's sword. I finished it like yesterday. Oh my god. Wait, okay. Now, wait, actually no. If I get Shenhe's weapon while pulling for Skirks, do I pull for Shenhe? Oh, okay. I mean, not surprised. They always are. Wait, what does the scripture say? I'm sorry, I cannot see that shit. The end of a journey is also its beginning. Time is meaningless. Yeah, pretty much. You and I are clearly looking at the same view. Space is meaningless. Until your destiny and mine collide. Entwine all those threads together. I'm going back to that description and I'm sorry, I'm gonna rant later. This stream is gonna last forever. Yeah. Why does Capritano sound more like Lumine than Skirk right now? To be fair, they do have like somewhat similar voices. I mean, like the two characters. That's kind of why I love them both so much. She's Conrad. Also, are those Intivats? Are those Intivats? It kind of looks like Intivats. She's Conrian, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Is it a good thing that I built my traveler, or are we just gonna use a trial one? Because why did I build all my travelers and all my different elements? It's like, okay. Okay, like what's really gonna happen? So, okay, I mean pretty much as I predicted, even though I didn't put it anywhere. Abyss Order is just doing something in Natlan, definitely Abyssal, because like, I mean, We're not trying to find our sibling anymore. We're just like trying to finish. Our sibling doesn't know multiple times. I haven't managed to digest anything yet. I'm sorry. This is why this stream is gonna last 2 minutes. Oh, your space time. Okay. So that was the last code. Okay, time is meaningless, space is meaningless. What did that say again? I'm gonna see if I can backtrack it. Okay. Well, Twitch doesn't let me do that. Okay. I'm just gonna try to remember what it said. Time is meaningless, space is meaningless. Something about twine. Twine the threads. I mean, like, the thread twining thing is definitely about the Loom of Fate, because, like, quite literally, the Loom of Fate is... Oh. Okay. I think my friends are messaging me screenshots from this thing I'm already streaming. Are they? Oh, okay. I've seen this before. This is TFT, isn't it? I might be like a bit of a TFT player. Oh, so now it is just like absolutely TFT. You have like a board of hexes, and then the two sides fight. And also you have like units, and then you can put items on them. And the higher amount of units you have of that trait, the stronger the trait gets. Yay. Okay. Sure. I've been playing a lot of TFT recently. I don't know. I just had a lot of free time recently. Well, hello? My hand just... Hi. My hand is... Okay. Okay. Is it just me, or like, is it every time we get like patches with like amazing like characters and stories, and like the most insane stuff lore wise, and then like we just get like, I don't know. I feel like I don't really care about the events anymore. It's just like kind of boring. I'm not saying the events are boring. It's just like, I don't know. they've been doing more co-op events, haven't they? Okay, while it's lagging, we wanted to go back to talking about the quest, because okay, as I was saying before, the Loom of Fate is said to be able to change destiny because it can like reweave the ley lines, or I'm not sure if this is a correct interpretation, but make new ley lines. But they can't really change the old ones, but they can add new ones to it, essentially changing the structure, like adding new stuff to it. But also, like in a sense, I do think it's probably closer to like just straight up reweaving the blade lines. What in the lag? Huh? It's like it's not moving. Hello? Oh, okay, there it is. Oh, they haven't talked about the new end game. Yeah, have they? Oh, this is the new end game. Okay, sure. So wait, what was that? What does it do? Do we get to choose as such chat? Oh, okay, so it's a reroll. Yay. Okay. Well, I guess it's a good thing I hoarded my bat skirk artifacts. But frankly, I feel like a lot of the so this is just gonna replace my normal artifact farming. Okay, yay. Okay, now I gotta check what I can reroll. I didn't know this was gonna be here. Okay. That doesn't. I don't know. I don't even. What does that give for rewards? It doesn't give primos. I remember. Okay. It's like a week after that. Okay. Oh yay. I'm sorry. I was just kind of pure farming, but I did not read any of them. I just did it like just pure farming. Oh, okay. Oh, melazines. Okay. Okay, but serious question. Why does Skirk have a voice line about Dory? Seriously, what? I am so confused. Did girl get scammed? Skirk, come on. But true. I do know what not understanding what how like anything social works. I'm gonna need this if I get Shenhe. But also I lose so much pulls for I lose so many pulls for Skirk. I did the math. I had an 80% chance of getting C2R1. Do I get Shenhe now? I mean, I kind of always wanted her, but like, seriously? Help. Do I pull for Shenhe or not? Okay, I guess I'll just have to depend. They'll just have to depend on the weapon banner. If I only get Skirk's weapon, then I only get Skirk. If I get Shenhe's weapon and Skirk, then we also get Shenhe, I guess. But then I'll have to sell for like C1, and like I have a pretty low chance of getting like C2. Oh. Ah, okay. That's good. That's nice. That's nice. Actually, this is gonna be a lifesaver for a lot of us. I do play on mobile, so yeah. I used to do that, but my laptop was so bad that it ran Genshin worse than my phone did. My laptop is that bad. Okay. Oh, hello there. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Thank God. Actually, does not matter. We're still gonna make condensed resin anyways. Yeah, okay. What? Okay, that's nice, I guess. Thank God. That was so annoying. Also, thank God. Oh my God. These are so big. These are so big. Oh my God. It's so annoying when you accidentally clear the last chamber of floor 12 and then like you can't restart it when you're missing like when you're a few seconds off the last star. It was so annoying. Wait, are we getting a new song? So Skirk is getting a new animated short. I think that is for Skirk, right? Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Wait, when is this gonna come out? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love Skirk. Okay, I'm so gonna have to make that Skirk ear cuff. I have to. I'm realizing I'm kind of out of materials. What do I do? Oh God. I'm gonna have to buy more EVA foam. I know. I feel like a little kid right now. Everything. Except for the events. I don't care about the events. I don't care about Dahlia. Everything else. We're gonna be sitting here for like hours on end doing the quest, aren't we? What quest do we do first? When this comes out, do we do Skirk quest first or do we do Archon quest first? I don't know. They're like equally important to me. Also, like, I know, I know, I know. I'm gonna have to add so much my notes. I'm sorry, Capitano knows us so well. Like the Skirk fandom and the lore fandom. I haven't been so excited about Genshin ever. Or just like any game stuff. Eh. Okay. What? What? Wait, what is this? Is this Fontaine? Oh, not a crowd teaser. The Light Keepers. Are those like the Frost Moon Scions? Seize the firmament. What does that mean? I know that's Varka, but why does it remind me of Aventurine? Alice! 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 Oh my god. Wait, who's narrating this? Wait, who is that narrating it? That teapot, that teapot. Wait, is that Nicole? Is that Nicole? Wait, Skirk! Skirk, Skirk. Oh my god, that pose. Okay, I don't need to know this. I already know all of this. I already know the schedule. Is there any more to this special program? Oh my god, I forgot about... Yes, I heard there was going to be a Nordcry teaser. I forgot about it. I was so hyped for Skirk, I forgot about this. Oh my god. She's so pretty. Okay. Okay, now time to get serious. We have so much to go through. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, we expected this. I'm going off the rant. I'm going off the rant. Off the rant so much. Okay. Is that stuff out on YouTube yet? I'm gonna try seeing if it's on YouTube yet. Like the trailer and stuff, so I can like go through it like line by line, frame by frame. Yeah, because I don't know why the live stream is always later on YouTube, so yeah. Okay, the trailer itself is not out yet. But I think we can do this. Okay. And here we can pause and slow, I think. It's not loading. Hello? I'm gonna close the Twitch thing. Okay. Skirk is so pretty. Oh yeah, the tour is showing up. Okay. I know some people who are going to go insane. Okay. Here we go. I don't like that we can't do this on the video yet because well, the video is not out yet. So we're just gonna have to Okay. Oh yeah, I think that was Nicole narrating the not cry teaser. I was like, is it Barbalos? But no, like the teapot, yeah, Nicole. Oh my god, I have to. I gotta redo Sumeru and Fontaine. Okay, that's why I have an alt. That's why I have the. That's why I have the alt account. Doomsday, a fitting name indeed. Terrible curse that can't be. I told you we shouldn't have trusted those outsiders. I think in this case they mean the senders, and I think the people here are Conrians. Yeah, because like the curse and such. Okay, but let me backtrack a bit. They're coming, run, endless pain. Yeah, I think this is you know, Lumine, like, okay, our sibling in the midst of the cataclysm, seeing like just basically all the damage Celestia caused. Endless pain, a terrible curse that cannot be reversed. Yeah, the curse on the Conrians, which turned him into Hilichurls, or like the curse of immortality. Told you we should. And the birth of a savior. What does that mean? But it's like, and the birth of a savior. I'm gonna wait. Should I wait for the English trailer should come out in a bit. I don't know what this means. Okay, wait, but like, shouldn't have trusted his descenders. What does that mean? Okay, which descenders? Sorry, let me check my notes. This is why I have notes. I cannot remember any of this. Third descender is dead. I forgot. Second descender was that guy mentioned in Skirk Artifact set. The thing with the angels. Descenders. I have a section on descenders. Wait, or do they not mean descenders, or do they just mean like non-Conrians? Do they mean outsiders as in non-Conrians? Okay, yeah, two possibilities. I do firstly, I believe that it is the Conrians saying that line, and secondly, are they saying outsiders as in descenders, or as non-Conrians, like people from outside of Conria? Because it is because of them that their bloodline kind of got mixed up with with, you know, the bloodline of people of, I guess their bloodline got mixed with the blood of, you know, people from other nations, which apparently genetically it does have its consequences. I'm still trying to figure out what that means. In a sense, I do kind of believe that Conrians are, in a sense, from another world. I'm gonna have to go a lot more into that later. Well, I don't have a theory on it yet. It's just like, you know, it's like unknowns. Okay, right. First ascender, heavenly principles. Second, someone traveling across the universe and was kind of like friends with the first dragon of Tevat, and then they came back to Tevat ages later and to see it like completely different, and then came down to Tevat. Right, okay. That thing. Third descender, other people probably know more about them currently. All I remember is you know, they're dead, and you know, remains of the third descender are no seas. Yay. Okay. Lumafay has. I'm assuming it means it's. Wait, completed finishes work. Like, it's completed its task or something. I'm assuming that's what it means, or that. I guess. So they have been working on something. I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I know them to take organized action in such a large scale. I mean, yeah, this is what they've all been building up to, so... It's like they're planning to go... Our entire nation. Against Natlan? Wait, what's the line before? Huh? Oh my god, this thing is so slow. Against Natlan. The spaceship. The one that brought you to the... Why am I surprised they had a spaceship? I'm surprised they had a spaceship. Sorry. Okay. Yes, they had a spaceship. Okay. Huh. Well, that's fun. Sorry, let me double check if the trailer has come out yet, because I feel like that would be a lot more convenient for this discussion. Which is just me being a nerd. Okay, it's fine, whatever. Nothing's loading. I do think my network is kind of slow right now, so. Oh, the trailer is here. Okay, that's nice. We'll go back to the other stuff later. There's a lot more to go through, but like... How long have we already been here? I don't know how long it's been since the live stream ended, but like, a fitting name indeed. Okay, never mind. It is also in Japanese, but okay. I shouldn't have trusted those outsiders. And the birth of a savior. What does that savior mean? Is it like the Abyss Order? It's finished his task. What is the work? Okay, they want... What is that thing? Is the thing he's holding the spaceship? Also a change. 42 of them had died in months. So something from the Abyss is killing people. And like these rifts. Also, is it just me? I'm sorry. Someone says disaster is inevitable. Wait, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna have to backtrack a bit. Let's backtrack a bit. Okay. This part is about Skirk. 4 people in Lyra have been leeching something has been leeching power from this world, like a parasite steals nutrients from a host. Something in the Abyss is stealing elemental power. That's the only thing I can think of. Leeching power from this world, like a parasite steals nutrients from a host. Something is stealing elemental power. Issues from mythos. But it's living into that. Okay. Everyone says the disaster is inevitable. I don't know what that means. What is this? What map is this? Huh? I don't think I've seen this map before, have I? What is that thing? Ignore her. Okay, this is about Skirk, isn't it? Ignore her existence for too long, and there will come a day when you can no longer hear her voice. What? What? Who is her? Who is this? I'm just so confused. Okay. The monsters are right here. Okay. Part of your soul is damaged, and the wound bears traces of abyssal corruption. I mean, yeah. Who is saying this though? I can't tell. It's in Japanese. I can't recognize any of the character voices. God damn it. Okay. I mean, once you come into abyssal power for too long, then yeah, your your soul gets damaged. It's like permanent abyssal corrosion. I can't tell if this is Skirk talking about someone else, or is it someone else talking about Skirk. Since you haven't studied the art of using abyssal power, I'll have to do the investigating for you. I'm assuming this is like the traveler asking Skirk for help, and then Skirk's like, okay, I'll help you do it. All I can say is I love her animations. Her animation is so pretty. I am so obsessed. We can skip this, okay. This is the important part. Okay. I think this is Skirk related. This is Skirk related, not our conquest stuff. Okay. And then this little sprite thing is also related to Skirk. This is also related to Skirk. If we are climbers in the dark, it appears the dawn has finally broken for me, but your ascent continues. I don't know who's writing this, but I'm assuming it's set to Traveler. It appears the dawn has finally broken for me. Or I don't know what's being set to. Oh wait, is this searchology to Skirk? If we're climbers in dark in the abyss, like we live in the abyss, we're trying to climb in there. We're trying to, you know, get more powerful, like have more dominance within the abyss. It appears the dawn has finally broken for you. It appears the dawn has finally broken for me, but your ascent continues. Searchology has reached something, but Skirk has to climb further? What? I don't know. You know my master. Okay, yeah, we know that. That's part of this cutscene. And also she does that side profile, like, and I'm like obsessed. Cause that was like the first time we really saw her. That's it's really what you want. To go against the abyss. To not fight against Celestia. I'm assuming that's what they mean. Also, yeah, she's Conrian. Wait, let me double check something. Hmm? 做咩啊？我未得閒啊。Sorry. Okay. I need a good pick for this. Oh. Oh, okay. I was trying to double check the eye shape thing. I forgot, because there are two types of Conrian eyes. Yeah, I think this girl is a pure Conrian. Okay. I know you always want to change fate, but this time I won't let you succeed. I don't know who's saying this, but I'm guessing it's being said to like the Abyss Order or like Lumine or someone. Good skirt. Yeah, I think that is Searchology, yeah. I mean, yeah, probably, yeah. So, Searchology got the power of the narwhal. This is a cutscene, right? I cannot miss a chance to reunite with you 500 years in the past. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't get it now. Our sibling is trying to change the past with what she's holding is probably the Loom of Fate. She's trying to change the past from 500 years ago, either to escape to that together, or I think the more likely option is to get the sibling to join the Abyss Order with them. Yeah, I think that's it. But Traveler will reject them. Also, this cutscene looks amazing already. Wait, what is... We will return to the real universe one day. But does that imply we're not in the real universe? Universe being the Honkivers? What? Begin anew at the end of your journey. If my theory is correct on the plot of the Archon quest, does that also mean... Okay, actually, either way, I think it's like Lumine saying this to Ether, and like they will have to rebuild their relationship after Traveler completes their journey, which is always what they've been saying. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much the entire thing. My entire analysis of the trailer. Okay, we've still got more to go through, I think. Yeah, for one, the not cry thing. I feel like there is something else. Okay. Okay, not cry trailer. Prelude to Moonlight. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of stuff about moons. This is not cry itself, isn't it? Is it gonna be like... Well, Abyssal Corrosion, for one. Okay, this is just like introducing the different factions. Frostmoon Scions, okay. Okay, I kind of have this weird theory. So there is Abyssal, and then there's like everything that like counters Abyssal stuff, which is technically the imaginary, because like imaginary tree and see quantum. So the Traveler is imaginary, and that's why they can like kind of fight against Abyssal stuff. And they can kind of like purify Abyssal stuff as well. In this case, I think that means Moonlight, and also like the moon's power is also imaginary, which I do think it makes sense because it is probably part of Celestia's creations or related to Celestia in some way. Like their power is kind of related to that. So yeah, I think that makes sense from like a it's like positive negative standpoint. Frost of Old. To seize the false firmament. Okay, we know about the firmament. It's fine. Seize. What does that? What does that mean? Trying in vain to seize the false firmament. Control it? Take it down? Take it for themselves? I don't know. Frankly, I feel like I should say something about Varka and Dotori, but like I have nothing to say. Okay. Oh yeah, that pretty much confirms it. Whoever's narrating this is part of the Hexen Circle, and pretty much also confirmed it's Nicole. Shan't be outdone. They will no doubt bring a magical charm to the edge of the world. Okay. I don't know what magical charm means. That could really just mean anything magical, which is, I mean, that's like all the Hex and Circle is all about. And Edge of the World, because Notcry is on the edge of the world, that's why they have so much abyssal stuff going on. I think they were like even edgier than Natlan, but like because Natlan is already kind of close to the edge, there is a lot of abyssal stuff there. Yeah. Let's get in cards. Fate await your gaze. Sorry, give me a sec. Okay, okay. Fade away your gaze, fade away your gaze. I'm assuming I think like in a way this is being set to Traveler. In the context of this being set to Traveler, because Traveler is considered like a viewer of the story and the fate and everything, because so far everything that has so far almost, I think in a way almost, we're not, I there are some things I want to double check on whether it really does follow fate. Scaramouche for one. Skirk is another example. Most things have been following fate, and they have been like viewing fate, and frankly many times Traveler has been described as a viewer. Like their memory is going to be like a perfect record of the history of Teyvat, because someday that's going to matter. There's a lot more that can go into that, but I do think in a way fate await your gaze, like what does fate in this case mean? Because as apart from the few exceptions I mentioned, fate is really just a pre-written story that Celestia has written for Teyvat. At the very least, that's my interpretation of it. So yeah. Fate await your gaze. It's gonna go, yeah, like whatever's gonna happen next is gonna go a lot into like defying fate and everything. I mean, especially with the Loom of Fate, is like meant to literally rewrite fate. I think in a way the Archon quest is going to be about Lumine trying to get, okay, our sibling trying to get us to join them in the Abyss Order 500 years ago, change what happened 500 years ago so they can, you know, not be separated. But also I think Traveler's gonna not want that, so they're actually gonna stop them, and then basically our sibling is just gonna have to choose another plan. Yeah, I mean they're very powerful, but like Lumine is still very guilt-ridden about, you know, kind of in a way betraying their own sibling, their own twin. Yeah. Okay. What else is there to go through? Yeah, that's as much as I've got right now. Frankly, I don't have much to say about Skirk's story yet because these haven't told us. They haven't given us that much yet. Certology. Oh yeah. Certology absorbed the narwhal's powers. I think that pretty much confirmed it. And so Certology is getting a lot more powerful, and then Certology is basically saying that Skirk still has, stuff to work on. But also somehow that turned into a conflict between them. I'm guessing that whatever Certology did with the narwhal, or whatever the heck he's doing, is what was causing all that stuff in Lyrx. And for some reason, Skirk was being sentimental or emotional about it. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Skirk is gonna have a showdown with Certology, just because. Also, I think that would be like cool as heck. I was not paying attention. I still don't really know what the new endgame, what the new permanent event thing was. I'm trying to think of. Oh, right, the description of the quest. The end of the journey is also its beginning. Time is meaningless. Okay. Yeah, time is meaningless when you're holding the Loom of Fate, doesn't really matter. You're rewriting everything, and also you're living through a pre-written story. But it does matter when it doesn't follow the pre-written storyline every time, because there are those who will defy fate. You and I are clearly looking at the same view. Space is meaningless. Yes, we are. I mean, yeah, I do think the siblings are looking at pretty much the same thing. Space is meaningless. Time is meaningless, space is meaningless. What does that mean? I don't know. Is it meaningless when you can rewrite fate? Until your destiny and mine collide. Entwine those threads together. Oh! Is she... I'm assuming, again, Lumine saying this. I'm assuming this is written... This is like what Lumine is saying to Ether. Time is meaningless, space is meaningless. That is until your destiny and mine collide. And twine the threads of space and time together. Okay, I think I get it. Do I get the meaning of it? No. I think I'm kind of getting, like, the, how do I put this? What it means in the way it's worded. The end of a journey is also its beginning. We're not clearly looking at the same view. The end of a journey is also its beginning. The end of the journey is also the journey's beginning. Unless you're going in samsaras. Samsaras, yeah. I think this means like a time loop. Yeah, time is meaningless in a time loop. You and I are clearly looking at the same space. The space the space never changes, nor does the view in a time loop. The space never changes, it always resets. And time keeps going in a loop. So if you're in a time loop, everything above, yes, it is meaningless. Until the twins come together and weave the threads of space and time together, in which case they can break the loop. I don't know. To be fair, we do know that Tavat is kind of in a samsara situation. I'm trying to figure out the details of the samsara discussion for another time, but you and I are clearly looking at the same view. Space is meaningless. Technically, Lumine and Ether are looking at the same things. They know the same things, but their perspective on it is kind of different. But in a way, they are fighting for the same things. But, like, it's just that I think they're kind of on different points on their journey. But, like, but Lumine's journey ended earlier. Whereas Ether's on a part of the journey that Lumine's never been on. They diverged at Sumeru. Does that mean anything? Wait. Okay, let me check the samsara stuff. I also have a section in my notes about the samsara compared to the other samsaras. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go back to the Tower of Epissimus thing. Okay. The Narcissan Ordo believes that people continuously refine themselves through samsara cycles. Yes. Okay. These include Hyperborea, Natlantean, Remurian, and the first half of the fourth samsara cycle, Kran Arya, which we are currently experiencing. You remember where I said the twins' journeys diverged at Sumeru? If we're going in order of the samsara cycles, there was Hyperborea, Natlantean, Remuria, and then fourth samsara, Khan Arya. Lumine only made it halfway through Sumeru, and we're halfway through Khan Arya. These are backwards. I'm starting to think this has some meaning. But also, shouldn't the siblings be outside the samsara cycle? Technically, yeah. Until your destiny and mine collide and twine all those threads together. Twine all those, not just the two. All those threads together. I suddenly have a really, really weird theory, but I'm seriously doubting myself. What if the journeys our twin and I took were the same but in different cycles? And because the world changed between the cycles, their journey ended up different. I don't know, I don't really think it's the right conclusion here, but it's one idea. The end of a journey is also its beginning. Yeah, I do think that does mean samsara. Time is meaningless, but I feel like everything here is pointing towards a time loop. But why is it meaningless? Loom of fate, loom of fate. Loom of fate. Loom of fate. what does the Loom of Fate do again? The Loom of Fate is said to reweave the ley lines. It reweaves the ley lines. Wait, what happened when Scaramouche... What happened with Scaramouche? What happened with Scaramouche? He went into Irminsul and changed the ley lines. He deleted himself from Irminsul. He tried to delete himself from Irminsul, but it didn't work. He reweaved the ley lines. But us as travelers, we live outside the ley line. The ley lines don't affect us. They only change everything into that. Because that's how it's made to work. It's resetting everything into that. It's changing everything into that. It's changing everything into that. It's changing everything into that. It doesn't change anything outside of that. What does the Loom of Fate do? Everything... Okay, bedtime story. Everything within that area changes and they don't realize that. But does it change the past? It creates a past that was fake, but it never happened. I'm trying to think whether the Loom of Fate has something to do with samsara cycles. It changes everyone's perception of what happened. It alters the history of it, but it doesn't actually change what happened. But what does that have to do with samsara cycles? In a sense, it feels like very similar things. But in reality, I feel like they're different. I think they're different from a practical standpoint. Say we are traveler. We are. If we're in a samsara cycle, we go through every cycle. Yeah, in Sumeru, yeah, we went through all the cycles that academia put us through. Well, it was a dream, but yeah, we went through all the cycles, and we noticed how they changed. But when the ley lines are changed, like how the Loom of Fate would change it, like how messing with Irminsul would change the ley lines, because the ley lines is basically the story of the world. It changes the story, but because we remember, essentially you're using correction tape on something and then you're rewriting it. Everyone else will not see that there was a correction there, and no one else will see the correction tape. It's like, to everyone else it would be like a Word document where you just highlight something and you replace it. They can't see a difference, but we remember the history of it. We can see the history of that work, so we remember. But it's different because, in a sense, the samsara cycle would just be making, like, say, 10 different documents, and then they show you different ones every time. But you have to read through the entire thing. So yeah. It's a weird metaphor, I feel like. It's not really the right metaphor. What? The end of our journey is also its beginning. I still haven't figured out what this means. The interpretation of samsara cycles might not even mean anything here. But, like, you know, the first line really makes me think of loops. Until your destiny and mine collide and twine all those threads together. The threads of fate. Our stories change when we meet because they impact each other. So far, from a traveler's perspective, since like we got to Tevat, our our destinies, our threads of destinies, have been kept relatively separate. They have met from time to time, but like they haven't really changed each other, except for like maybe like the chasm thing where Traveler did mess with the Abyss Order's plans, but because like what happened when like we continuously affect each other? What if Traveler didn't finish their journey? What if Traveler went with their sibling? I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god. Space and time for you, yeah. I do think it does mean Lumine, like, our sibling is trying to create a space and time for Traveler because they still feel guilty about it, but Traveler's gonna reject them. Yeah, that's my interpretation of the entire Archon quest. Yep, that's gonna be it. Okay. Oh my god. Lore much? Yeah, okay. Oops. Okay, I guess I'll be back in like we'll be back in 12 days to see if I'm correct. Yeah, 12 days. June 18th. Okay, okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna end stream here. That was a lot of lore. And I have to admit, I am really excited. Who knows? I could be completely wrong. I highly doubt I'm like even like 50% close to like the actual plot of this thing. Who knows? Either way, okay, goodbye, and I hope you enjoy this long ass analysis. Yeah, okay. So, bye bye.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating.